Just imagine some times ago you stole from someone and finally you actually came to the person's house unknown to you to look for a job. How will you feel? In Nigerian movie, it will give you dan dan dan. So guys, this is Brian's story. Brian, whose girlfriend Rosalie often requests for material things. So for him to be able to get those things for her, he has to look for a job. So he finally got one, but getting to the place, it was actually the girl that he sold her phone and her laptop some time ago when he was once a taxi driver. He felt that guilty. But there's nothing he can do about it. He continued with his work as a security officer. And could you imagine? He've not even lasted in his job up to a week. His girlfriend Rosalie told him that he should just look for a way to get her money to take care of her skin, food stuff, all of that. And the guy was like, they've not paid me yet. What do you want me to do? And this girl, Rosalie, kept on forcing Brian. So Brian took a bold step and talked to his boss. Please, maybe the money that you're supposed to pay me at the ending of the month, just pay me now. I need to make use of it. And his boss was like, are you crazy? But later, Elliot's sister, his boss is called Elliot. But Elliot has a sister, Lisa. At the first day that Lisa set her eyes on Brian, she felt this strong connection. And Lisa offered to give Brian the money. And Brian was so thankful. And Brian's girlfriend Rosalie, being so heartless and so selfish, the money that Brian do sent to her, she used it to organize her birthday party. And Elliot, being a party organizer and owns an environment where parties can be held, that was where Elliot and Rosalie met. After she celebrated her birthday, Elliot was like, can we meet again? Can we become friends? And Rosalie was like, yeah, we can become friends. And since then, Rosalie and Elliot suddenly become lovebirds. And finally, when Brian decided to visit her one day, she started acting strange, acting weird. So Brian had no other option than to return to his working place rather. Brian was not at home. Elliot was not at home. So Lisa decided to play games with Brian. And it got to a point where they started playing truth or dare. And Lisa dared Brian to kiss her. He kissed her, but at the point was like, no, this can't work because I'm married. Lisa was shocked and was like, and Brian was like, I'm not officially married, but I'm taking the steps. So Lisa was heartbroken because she was already telling her friends and was like, since I met this guy, I've been madly in love with him, even though without letting him know. I feel something special about him. I feel that connection. She even tried hurting herself, but Brian saved her. At a point when Elliot told her sister that he's about getting married, and sister was like, if you think you've grown enough, no problem, then bring her, let me see who she is. And after meeting her, to Brian's greatest surprise, because he went out to run some errand, he just opened the door and saw his girlfriend in another man's arm. He didn't even say a word. He later decided to resign, and Lisa was shocked and was like, why do you want to resign? Brian lied that he found another offer better than this. That's why he wants to resign. But one day, when Lisa's friend came to Lisa's and was like, I heard your brother is getting married. Can I know who she is? Let me see her picture. Let me even know whether if she's beautiful enough. And Lisa showed her brother's fiance's picture to her friend. And her friend happens to know Rosalind and was like, this girl is married. I know her. She's married. That was when everything started making sense to Lisa. And Lisa talked to her brother Elliot about it. That was when they called Brian's attention. Was like, the girl you saw the other day in our house, do you actually know the girl? Just tell us the truth. And that was when Brian spilled everything. And he also confessed that why he wants to quit the job was because of guilty conscience. That he was actually the taxi man that she forgot her phone and laptop in some years back. That he wanted to return it, but because of the constant request of material things from his girlfriend Rosalind, he decided to sell it, get her the stuff that she need, which he later regretted at last. That he's so sorry. So finally, Elliot and Rosalind broke up. And Brian finally left Lisa's house. And since then, Lisa's life has not been the same. Which Lisa's brother Elliot noticed. So Lisa's brother Elliot decided to call Brian and asked him, you love my sister, right? Do you actually love my sister? Do you truly and deeply love my sister? Please don't break her heart. And Elliot gave Brian this ahead order. You can date my sister, but please don't break her heart. Since you left, she has been down. And like guys, the ship started sailing. And so these two love birds started giving us that vibes. And if any of you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. Please subscribe to this channel for your news updates, for your army budgets, for movie recommendation, for movie narration, for updates, many of them on this channel. Please subscribe. Stay lit and stay positive. I will see you again in my next video. Bye.